I'm going to teach you how to do your own French manicure, because going to the nail salon, they charge you anywhere from $20 to $35 just for the French manicure, even though they're using less nail polish. It's a little bit more work, just giving the shape and everything like that. So I'm going to show you how to do it on your own nail. So here is the clear. Here is the white color. You just paint over your nail, and I will take out a couple Q-tips for you and have them so. So the clear coat first. Clear coat over the whole nail first. Perfect. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. And go ahead and pass up your nail line. Alright, so that is how you paint a French manicure on your nail. So now what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you paint one of your nails. And what do you think we need to start with? Like, based off of you seeing me paint my nail, what's the first thing we need to start with?
The base coat.
Yep. Why?
To protect your nail.
Perfect. Really good at painting. Do you paint your nails often?
No.
Why
not? Well, because I just never take off any nail polish I put on before. So it normally I just wait until it naturally falls off. Like, the nail polish I had on before was from Halloween, which was a very long time ago. And then all you have left is like that small little patch in the middle.
Yeah.
And then you have to take it off later.
That's why I like painting my nails with a French manicure, because you never have that little patch that's left in the middle, because the majority of your nails painted in that beige color, which is almost like the regular pink that your original nail is. And then the white tip that you're painting on just pretty much emphasizes the contrast that your regular nail and the base of your nail, like pink part of your nail, has naturally. So if it does chip off, it's not as noticeable as if you paint your nails like pink, black, or blue, and then you just have like a big old chip stain in the middle or on the corner, or if you've worn it for like 3 weeks and then all the nail polishes come off stuff the middle.
For 2 months.
Yeah, whatever. Perfect. Yeah, you're doing it perfect. Just paint the very top, and it doesn't need to be in a straight line. Just kind of blob it on there. Now what next?
This way. I missed the spot.
Perfect. Excellent. This nail's gonna look beautiful. Perfect. do we put the top coat on? The clear coat, top coat. Awesome. That looks really good. That looks really good. So now I'm going to assess how you do this. I won't ask you any questions. I'm just going to watch how you paint your nails, but I want you to paint one that's on your right hand so that you're using your left hand to paint your nails. So that this way, I know that you can paint your nails whenever and wherever, and you can actually give all 10 of your nails a French manicure. And you can even like teach any of your roommates to do it too.
Okay. I don't know how well it's going to work out.
I'm sure it'll be awesome. Awesome. See how good you did? You did excellent. So now you're able to paint your right hand with your left hand and everything will be perfect because that's an excellent job. So my original lesson went fairly well, I think. There are many points that I think I could have improved on, which I did do in my video redo. The design of my new lesson is different in a way that I will actually be modeling to my student, and I'll be able to show my student before they start working exactly what a French manicure is supposed to look like. And then by modeling on myself, they'll be able to then replicate what I've shown them on their nail, their own selves. And then I'll also be able to assess the learner later on by watching them paint their own nail and make sure that they have the mastery of the process. A weakness in my lesson is that I will be using my sister again instead of a new person, but a strength will be that I will be using like scaffolding, which is part of the socio-cultural theory, to assist her by having her pick out what color is next. So I'll be able to tell her the whole process of painting a nail, and then I will ask her, well, so what color do you think we'll need next? And by asking her those type of questions, that'll be scaffolding, which is part of the socio-cultural theory. And then I also, in this new video, gave my student proper wait time. So after I ask her those questions, I wait to make sure that she can give me a proper response. And also while she's painting her nails, I'm waiting and to see if she has any questions, to see if she needs me to guide her through the process at all. And by giving her proper wait time, this is part of the developmental theory.
so she's able to solve these problems on her own. And I've also done a lot better job in using the behavioral theory by providing positive stimuli while the learner is completing the task at hand. So before my first video, I just told her, like, she was doing perfect, but I only said that like 2 or 3 times. So in my new video, Redo, I've actually done a better job in using the behavioral theory and providing positive stimuli. And this also goes kind of hand in hand with self-efficacy, because the learner's being praised for doing a good job, and while she's completing this task, like later on, she's going to be thinking, oh, when I did this task, I did it really good because the teacher gave me a lot of positive feedback. And also this could lead to the learner completing, when she completes any task by using her hands, she'll be looking at the completion as a positive one because of a previous experience like this one where I was giving her positive feedback. And because my student already knew how to paint her nails, just like solid colors, she had prior background knowledge before completing this task, which helped her pick up this process of painting her nails in a French manicure way. She was able to pick this process up faster and easier. And then my student learned this type of nail application well enough to complete this task on her own, and she'll also be able to teach her roommates or anybody else if she needs to. And I think that in order to improve student learning just as a whole, students need to be more involved in their learning, either by hands-on discussion or just anything that will get their minds and body working toward learning the task at hand. Anytime that a student is just sitting there and their minds and their bodies aren't working, you're not using their full potential. They're not probably even listening. But when you can get a student involved and get them moving and demonstrating and actually being a part of the learning process themselves, that's how you can get a student to actually learn. And that's what I think will improve student learning and will improve students how they view learning also. Because if it's something fun and exciting, of course the student's going to work harder and better and won't mind working as hard because it's something that they're excited and that they're interested in. And also, like, if a student has background knowledge, being able to build off of that background knowledge helps so much, because by having that background knowledge, the student already knows, a little bit of the subject, so learning something new doesn't seem as daunting of a task for them. And learning these theories and actually putting them to use wasn't as hard as I actually thought it would be, and it actually made sense. Like, of course I would want to praise my student for doing a good job, and of course I want to model for them and have them complete the task solely by themselves, with me being close by for guidance as needed. So providing my student with the tool to learn while also giving them independence was something that they will learn that they have like power and control over their learning because they've been able to complete this task by themselves. And this is all something that I will strive for as a teacher, being able to have my students work independently and feel confident as they do their task independently. And that's all something that I have done and shown and demonstrated in my video Redo.